Hello, my name is JeFF Stumpo, and I'm helping out my local games store, Sword in the Stone Games in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, with an unboxing of an Ikoria Collector's Booster Box today. Thanks for joining us. Alright, and here we go. We're going to use a pen cap to sneak into the side here and open up the booster box. Now we're hoping for a lot of cool stuff, but regardless of what's in here, I'm going to talk about what we find a little bit for a couple of different formats and interest levels. Each collector's booster box has 12 of the collector's boosters in it, so keep that in mind if you're trying to order one. We're going to set these aside for the moment, and let's just get into it. Opening up our first one. When you open up one of these, the first thing you're going to find is a token, and what a lot of people are not showing online is that they are double-sided tokens. They are foil, so foil on both sides hopefully means they're not going to pringle. But there we go. We have a cat and a human soldier. I personally love the art on that human soldier. Next up, you're going to find a series of commons in foil. Here we've got Thornwood Falls, a Blitz Leech, Anticipate, Snare Tactician, very useful in Limited. Not that I expect you to play Limited with a collector's booster box, but if you do, there you go. We have a couple of uncommons, in this case, Charge of the Forever Beast and Reconnaissance Mission. And then we have a foil basic land. Now we get into the spicy stuff, or so we hope. Next thing you will find is a non-foil card from Commander 2020. In this case, it is a Surly Badgersaur. Next up, we have an extended art Mythos of Brokos. We have an extended foil Eerie Ultimatum. Now, these next two cards are going to be for the same type of cards. They're both going to be the showcase art, which is the comic book art for this set. We have an Auspicious Sterix, quite a beast in Limited, and a Cavern Whisperer. Next up, we have an extended art, extended comic book art Everquill Phoenix. We have the Godzilla art, which in this case is for Yadaro Wandering Monster. When you cycle it, it goes back into your library, and if you have done that a certain number of previous times, it just gets put onto the battlefield, and you have an 8/8 with Trample and Haste. This is Shin Godzilla in the meantime. And last but not least, we have a foil showcase Glowstone Recluse. I'm going to shift these as we work on things, but in the meantime, here's what we've got. So this is pack one. We're having a lot of fun so far. I'm going to try and keep these mostly in this order as I lay them out. I already have silly excitement about this next booster because it has what is my favorite beast token of all time with the tiger, elk, deer, lizard, whatever this thing is. It's just awesome. So if you're casting Beast Withins or you've got certain Garriks, then that's just awesome. Another human soldier token. All right, for our commons, we have Fully Grown. We have Rugged Highlands. We have Startling Development, which certainly is, and we have Coordinated Charge. As we get to the uncommons, there's a Boneyard Lurker. There's a Raugrin Crystal. Excuse me if I mispronounced that. Our basic land is a mountain. For our commander card, excuse me, I need to double check this one. Obscuring Haze. Ah, yes. Here's one of the ones where if you control your commander, you can cast this for free. Some of them are going to be more useful than others, but in general, that is a really cool effect. This is definitely cool. Obosh the Prey Piercer. Seeing some play in Standard. I'm not sure about Commander, but certainly interesting to try and build around. And if you pull one of these in Limited, well, you're a very happy camper. We have another Ultimatum, not full art this time, but it is the foil. For our two regular, that is non-foil showcase cards, we've got Migratory Greathorn, and we've got Huntmaster Liger. We have a comic book style Vadrock Apex of Thunder, which is definitely cool. Oh my, well, I'm certainly happy about this for whoever's going to end up with this. This is a foil Space Godzilla Death Corona. That is certainly meme potential. And last but not least is the foil Dreamtail Heron. All right, we're 2 in. Somebody else may come through later after this video is made and talk about what sorts of dollar values we're talking about things. In the meantime, I'm just pretty happy opening these because these are some awesome looking cards. All right, speaking of meme potential, here is our friend the Shark, made by Sharknado itself, properly known as Shark Typhoon. It's a good card. Nobody expected it to be, and then all of a sudden it was. And yet another human soldier. For our commons, we have a Savai Sabertooth. We have a Patagia Tiger. I may have said that wrong, that's okay. A Bristling Boar, and a Divine Arrow. Getting to the uncommons, we've got a Lore Dracus, and Lead the Stampede. And our foil land is a different mountain. Showing these off real quick. We have a Cryptic Trilobite. I promise I can say the word Trilobite. I've been trying to find one for a fossil in Animal Crossing recently, but here's our commander card. I wasn't expecting that. Another full art Obosh. All right, no complaints. A Labyrinth Raptor for the foil, another Migratory Greathorn, and a Cloud Piercer. You know, there's only so many Planeswalkers that can be in any given set not called War of the Spark. Both Vivian and Luca are just beastly. Here is our alt art Vivian, which is very nice. Baby Godzilla, Ruin Reborn, which is actually a Poliwag symbiote. And a Necropanther for the foil case art. Next pack, we've got a dinosaur. This is one of the ones that comes with, and I've forgotten the name of it, but there's a sorcery that creates a dinosaur and a human. And then you're really happy because your next turn you cast of one mind and you draw a couple of cards off it. Human soldier. We have Wilt. This is a really solid naturalize effect with cycling on it. Unlikely Aid, Honey Mammoth, big boy, and Swiftwater Cliffs. For our uncommons, we have Weaponize the Monsters and Momentum Rumbler. Our land is a Plains. Excuse me as I turn this one around. We have Herald of the Forgotten. Flying, when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, return any number of target permanent cards with cycling abilities from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is our commander card. Our full art rare is Lava Brink Venturer. We have a foil Lutri, which is super exciting, except that it's already been banned in Commander. But guess what? Assuming it doesn't get banned in other formats on, let's see here, Monday, at the making of this video, you may still find something spicy with that. We have a Necropanther and a Boneyard Lurker that is metal AF, as they would say. We have the Alt Art Rogarin Triome, super exciting there. Ghidorah! For anybody like me who has been mainlining the recent Godzilla King of the Monsters movie, this is pretty exciting. Foil as well. And we also have a foil Showcase Cub Warden. Super exciting there. So this has definitely been a happy box to this point. All right. As mentioned before, my favorite beast. Steve, do you know how many different arts for human soldier tokens there are? Because I think I've come across at least 3 so far. I did some research before the video, but I didn't realize there were that many different arts for that. We have a Capture Sphere. We have Solid Footing, Light of Hope, and Excavation Mole. Getting to the uncommons, there's Parcel Beast. I really hope we pull one of the showcases for this because the showcase Parcel Beast just looks great. Will of the All Hunter. Here's our Swamp. Here's one of the legendary creatures that you can pull in the commander spot. This is Bralin Sky Shark Rider. It partners with Shabraz the Sky Shark. Whenever you discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Bralin Sky Shark Rider, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And for a red, you can give a target shark trample until end of turn. We have a Quartzwood Crasher. We have Illuna, Apex of Wishes, Dreamtail Heron, and Archipelagore. Here is an alt-art Dirge Bat. King Caesar, Awoken Titan. So we've pulled multiple mythics in the Godzilla slot so far. And here is a foil base Vulpikeet. All right, it's a kitty. It's a human soldier. Meow. We have a Honey Mammoth, another Swiftwater Cliffs, Wingfold Terran, and Aegis Turtle. Polywog Symbiote, normal art. Ivy Elemental. We have a Forest. Excuse me. I apologize that I have to read so many of the Commander cards, but as much as I've been drafting on Arena, and I'm really looking forward to drafting at the shop again, particularly looking forward to drafting at the shop, I haven't done as much research as I should into the Commander cards. Boneyard Mycodrax's power and toughness are each equal to the number of other creature cards in your graveyard, and it has Scavenge for 4 and a black. Here is an extended art Mythos of Snapdax. We have an extended foil Slitherwisp. I've been rocking some Dimir Flash lately, so that's kind of fun. Auspicious Sterix, and an Insatiable Hemophage. We have an alt-art Sea Dasher Octopus. We have yet another Space Godzilla Death Corona. This time it's not foil, but no complaints. And we have a foil Showcase Archipelagore. All right, the Beast, the Soldier. We're going to speed up just a little bit for the last half of this box. A Pacifism. I love this art on this Pacifism, by the way. Everybody's favorite, the Almighty Brushwag. Daguard Marshal, Keep Safe, Void Beckoner, Mystic Subdual, Island, Nascent Metamorph. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to read the Nascent Metamorph because it'll take forever. We have an extended art Mythos of Illuna. We have a Colossification, which, believe it or not, is actually seeing some play in decks that run Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. We have a Vulpikeet and a Majestic Auricorn. We have a Savai Triome in the comic book art. We have a different King Caesar. This one is the Huntmaster Liger alt art. And we have, in fact, a Huntmaster Liger behind it. We're going to do a little bit of a recap at the end of this for some of the rares and such. So we have the Dinosaur and the Soldier. We have Blazing Volley, Migratory Greathorn, Tranquil Cove, Fertilid, Sanctuary Smasher, Clash of Titans, Another Mountain, Decoy Gambit, Shark Typhoon, Song of Creation. That is foil full art, ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not identify as either. Auspicious Sterix, Cavern Whisperer, Brokos, Apex of Forever in comic book art. We have a foil Titanothorax, also known as Godzilla Primeval Champion, and we have a super pretty Lord Dracus in comic book art. All right, the Kitty, the Soldier, Lurking Deadeye, Go for Blood, Cathartic Reunion, Dark Bargain, Zenith Flare, the Scourge of Limited, Splendor Mare, excuse me, I somehow couldn't read Splendor upside down. We have a Plains. Our Commander card is Call the Coppercoats. We have another Lava Brink Venturer. We have a foil extended art Winota Joiner of Forces. We have a Vulpikeet, a Glowstone Recluse, Nethroi, Apex of Death. We have pulled multiple Apexes here. We have a foil alt art Everquill Phoenix, not alt art Showcase, but Destroya Perfect Life Form. So that's our Godzilla card, and our foil Showcase is Cloud Piercer. All right, momentary blip. We're down to 3 packs. We're going to close this out strong, although I'll be honest with you. These last 3 packs could basically have nothing interesting in them, and this would have still been a fantastic box. All right, we have a cat, we have a human soldier. We have a checkpoint officer. We have a facet reader. Imposing Vantasaur, tentative connection, escape protocol, trumpeting Gnar, planes, Verge Ranger, another classification, Mythos of Snapdax, Porcuparrot, I love the art on this, Vulpikeet, we have a Ketria Triome, we have King Caesar back again, and a Cavern Whisperer. All right. Catbird. So we have to decide at some point whether the cat or the catbird is cuter. I'm personally leaning towards the catbird, but I will defer to experts on that, and a human soldier on the other side. We have a Frost Lynx, a Main Serval, Adventurous Impulse, Corpse Churn, Stormwild Caprador, Heartless Act, amazing removal, a Swamp, Nesting Grounds for our commander card, Mythos of Nethroi for our extended art, Extinction Event for our foil, Cavern Whisperer, and Dreamtail Heron. Another Ketria Triome, these things are gorgeous. Baby Godzilla makes a return, and a Cavern Whisperer for the foil showcase. We're on our last pack here. Dun dun dun. Should I ask you if you're gonna fill in music later at some point? Maybe. Shrug. Okay, it's a kitty. It's a human soldier. I love this human soldier art so much. They're just like leaping out of, I forget, there's a town that's essentially like floating balloons attached to platforms on Ikoria. And that's what that soldier is from. So we've got a Wingfold Terran, an Aegis Turtle, Savai Sabertooth, and Patagia Tiger. We've got a Primal Empathy and Fight as One for the uncommons. Our last basic land is a forest. Our last commander card is Deflecting SWAT, and I feel like this is actually a pretty good one. This is another of the, you can cast it for free if you control your commander, get somebody out of nowhere. We have Unpredictable Cyclone for our extended art. We have Titan's Nest for our foil. A super, super gross BPRD-ish looking Trumpeting Gnar, and a Migratory Greathorn. We've got a comic book style Gem Razor. We've got our third Space Godzilla Death Corona, and we close it out with the foil Punky Parrot, and we have had a very good time opening this box. Okay, so this was a fantastic box. We're going to do a quick recap here, not even counting things like Gem Razor or Triome or Mythic or Triome, or okay, we get the idea with all of these amazing alt arts. Let's just look at a couple of these particularly cool ones. So we've got a foil full art Song of Creation. I know there are people trying to bust this. I know there are people who have busted this, but this is spicy. We have Winota, Joiner of Forces, in a foil extended art. If Agent of Treachery is the worst thing you've ever seen in your life, this is now the second worst thing you've ever seen in your life, and I mean in the best way possible. We have foil extended art Lutri the Spell Chaser. That's all I can say about that. It's just making the face. We have a foil Godzilla style Ghidorah, which is actually Illuna Apex of Wishes. But, you know, if you love Godzilla lore at all, you know that you have to be in for Ghidorah. And probably the craziest thing in all of this is 3 Death Coronas from the Godzilla arts, one of which is foil. I didn't even know that was possible in one of these boxes. So thank you for sticking with this amazing box. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for supporting your local game stores, if at all possible. We've tried to do so here. Sword in the Stone has done an amazing job at making a Discord available to us, at hosting events on Arena and through voice chats. for hosting video conferences every week so that we can all talk to each other still, and sometimes play Commander and things like that. If you've got a store that is going out of its way to make gaming possible for you in a time like we have right now, please support them. It's a great thing to do from them to you and from you to them. So thank you, everybody. Stay safe. Now that this is over, I'm putting my mask on again, and we'll see you all next time.